So a lot of people who have considered moving to Florida have reconsidered because of one big fear that they have, and that's gators. They've heard stories of gators eating dogs, gators in your backyard, gators chasing you down the street. I've personally been here for 2 years and I have not seen a single one. So today we're here at Corey Billy's in Naples, Florida, and we're gonna actually take a fan boat out to see if we can purposely go out and find some gators. You're not gonna wanna miss this, guys, so let's get started right now. I have to admit, I had no idea what to expect when I first jumped on this fan boat. I didn't know if the gators were going to be jumping at the boat, if they were going to be attacking, or if they were going to be scared. But either way, this trip was very nice and everything was so beautiful, as you can see for yourself.
You know, you get up into these old tunneled in areas like this, limbs over your head, you start getting all them reflections going on in the water. I mean, it's just awesome looking back through here, but this is all part of your 10,000 hours.
So you might be wondering, do the gators actually get really close to the boat? And the answer is no, they actually keep their distance. They don't really like to be bothered too much. They kind of just hang out and do their own thing. But aside from that, the boat ride was a lot of fun. This thing picks up some steam. I've never been on a fan boat before, but I'm telling you, it was a lot of fun.
Well, not a guess. You guys eat frog legs? Oh God, we had 3 boats. We were gigging right at 100 pounds of legs a night. $6 a pound, we weren't making bad money on our days off. Well, we bought a lot of gas and a lot of beer. You don't know the truth. But you get out here, you got a lot of snakes out in these areas. Nowadays, they're having to deal with the pythons. Those snakes right there, we got 2 of them in the past year or 2. One was just over 14 foot, one was right at 15.
I'm glad to report that we made it back in one piece. No missing arms, no missing legs. And now we're going to go check out the rest of the facility. I heard they have some of the biggest gators in all of Southwest Florida. Now I'm going to go hang out with Sean, who is a trainer that works with these gators from the time that they're first born. How's it going, brother?
How we doing?
How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. You got some gators back here?
Oh, yeah.
We don't know. Which one is this one?
So this one's Al. He's about 20 months old. Let's see if he'll open up again for us. Sometimes he's not as cooperative as I'd like him to be. There we go. Yeah, he's got those 80 teeth, 40 on top, 40 on bottom, and at this age they have around 40 to 45 pounds of jaw pressure, which, like I said, isn't too significant at this age. It's enough to do some damage to let you know not to do it again. Yeah. But outside of that, you're usually gonna be okay. Yeah, if you look at his backs here, he's got all these things called scoots. Yeah. Each one of these little ridges is one of those individual scoots. They look like this. Of course, on this came from a lot bigger of an alligator. On this guy, they're about this big. But since these guys are cold-blooded animals, if their body temperature drops below 85 degrees, their digestive system will shut down. And it's not life-threatening for a gator. Typically, they only eat a couple times a week anyways, and they can go up to 3 months without eating. So what they'll do is when you see a lot of them up on the banks and everything, and they're sunbathing, they're soaking up heat in all those bones. And since bone is a lot denser than skin or muscle, it retains that body heat for a lot longer period of time.
What's the difference, main difference? I think I've heard it somewhere before, but between alligators and crocodiles.
So the best one I can tell you is if it's coming at you, it's a crocodile. And if it's swimming away or kind of doing its own thing, it's an alligator. Crocodiles are a lot more aggressive. Alligators kind of just like to be left alone. Crocodiles also have a lot more narrow of a snout, and then that little hump for their nostrils on the top is a lot more profound on a crocodile. These guys, it's just a little hump. With them, it's going to be a pretty significant one.
Are crocs native to Florida? Or?
Yes, I believe it's the only place in the country that has native alligators and crocodiles together. I've heard a couple times, I don't know if this ever happened in Florida, but they have the gator crocs, which is where somehow they mated, and very, very, very rare thing to see, but you'll see it every now and then.
So you could get bit by a crocodile in like the ocean?
Yeah, never too far out in the ocean. There's this island called Chokoloskee, which is a little bit south of Everglades City, and we were fishing off of the beach there. It's completely salt water all the way around it, and a crocodile had came up and laid eggs right on the beach. So really cool thing to see, but also really terrifying because all alligators, crocodiles, and things like that are protective over their eggs. Yeah. So if you get too close, it's too late to find out you got too close.
They're quick, right?
Very quick. These guys can swim about 15 to 20 miles an hour if they really want to. That's when they're using that tail, their tail, pure muscle all the way through. They got the cartilage that runs pretty much right down the center, but it's just something that the muscle has to attach to. And it's very strong. If they're ever just treading water or anything like that, they're gonna be using these nice little web feet right here. So take your first hand like this, bring this hand a little bit further towards his arms, just like that.
If this kid can hold a gator, and his older brother can hold a gator, then I guess I can hold a gator too. Well, just about anyone can hold a gator, and it's really not that scary once you have him in your hands. Now, I don't know if I do this like Sean did with this big guy, but hey, I guess after a couple of years of working with these guys, you get used to just about anything. Well, now it's about time that we head out and we start checking out what other attractions we have here. And to be honest with you, I heard that this place has the best Gator Nuggets in all of Southwest Florida. So let's go see if it's true. Hi, sweetheart. How's it going?
Good. What can I get you?
My name is Louis. We're gonna be eating here today.
Okay.
But we have a YouTube channel where we cover like all the stuff that's going on in Naples. Would it be okay if we showcase your restaurant?
Sure.
Yeah? Now, I've never seen a menu like this before, but Janice assured me that they had the best Gator Nuggets and the best frog legs in all of Naples. Now, I've never had alligator ever in my life, so it's gonna be a first right here on camera, guys. We also got the fried pickles, we've got the wings coming in, and we also got some frog legs. Never thought that I'd be having frog legs, but today is the day, I guess. So let's go ahead and try these Gator Nuggets. I heard they taste like chicken. We'll see if that's really the case. That's not bad at all. It does taste like chicken, for real. It really does taste like chicken. It does have the same consistency. That's kind of like a chicken breast, so I can see why people eat gator. All right, so this is gonna be literally the weirdest thing I think I've ever eaten. These are not chicken wings. These are frog frog legs. Look at this. It smells okay. Again, tastes like chicken. Let me show you guys the consistency of it so you can see for yourselves. Actually, just like chicken fibers and everything. Just like chicken. As I was recording outside, I noticed that there was a guy working on a wooden sculpture right next door. So I said this would be a great opportunity to show you guys some of the local artwork right here in Naples. So how does someone get started carving sculptures with a handsaw, or what do you call these? What's the official name of this? Grinder?
Well, I use chainsaws.
Oh, you use chainsaws?
Yeah.
Then you smooth them out with the grinders.
Right, yeah. The initial part of it, most of it's done with a chainsaw, all the cutout. And
okay.
And then there's the finish work. Some guys don't finish it like I do.
Got it.
Mine's a little bit more higher end. When you finish a dolphin for $20,000, you know, it's got to be there.
Perfect. How did you get started with that? Is this like a hobby?
I did pick up girls.
You did?
Yeah, I was. I used to have a mallet and chisels and a straw hat, tank top, and OP shorts in Melbourne. I'd be knocking them out on the beach down there.
Melbourne, Australia?
Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it kind of grew from there.
Where do you gather your inspiration?
I mean, inspiration is all around you. But no, the inspiration is from the kids.
Yeah.
I got students. I have female students. Shelby, she carves. She's really, really good.
Yeah.
Women carve better than men.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. Women carve quicker than men because women pay attention. Men don't pay attention. Women pay attention. So it's easy to train a woman. And if I'd have known this years back, I'd probably had about 1,000 women. Yeah.
So, do you create what you want to create?
Like if I'm cutting something, if you wanted the dolphin and I'm cutting it, and I see something in it that I have to do, I'll turn that instead of the dolphin into what it is.
Okay.
And then go get another log for you to carve, to carve a dolphin for you. That happens because it's there.
Yeah.
You can see it plain as day. And then I do the things on my own, what I want to do.
Yeah.
And which is a struggle because sometimes you have to do the orders because that's what brings, pays the bills.
Of course.
But then you have to balance that between what you want to do and what you have to do. Not making it a job, but making it an experience.
Yeah.
So it just depends. What I do is I'll have, Sunday here is place to pack.
Yeah.
And there'll be, 10, 15 people that want to talk to me. And I only talk to one person at a time. Usually what I do is you're only allowed to buy two. If you want to buy something, there's only two of them.
Wow.
I don't have, you get these people in here. What do you mean I can't buy it? I'm not selling it to you. You want to come back next year? You can have the two more.
Okay.
But I'd like to see you next year anyway.
Yeah.
But buy these two and be happy with it and go home.
Got it.
And so they kind of get a kick out of it because Marco Island people are not used to saying no.
We're not getting their
no.
way, yeah.
Yeah, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. It's like, pick out of the two out of the one and you can have them. I'm not doing it anymore.
So as you can see, in Florida, there are no lack of gators if you go out there and looking for them. But I don't think it's necessary to be scared of them like we are, because like you saw today, they should be probably more scared of us since we're the ones that are eating them probably by the hundreds. Well, thank you so much for watching the video. And if you're thinking of moving down here to Southwest Florida, go ahead and use the link down below in the description section. And if you're an agent and interested in learning how to work with us, well, I'll also leave a link down below. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more videos from us, go ahead and check out one of the ones on the screen right now. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I will see you next time.